we're not expecting the quality to be, world class, but it was just not.
Right.
It just didn't work out for us.
I think you guys should have announced that somehow on your board or something.
Yeah.
Because I think if you had told people that, I think they would have been a little more understanding about that. Like the ones in local that are thinking, man, I made a movie and I can't even get it shown at my own festival and I live here. I think that's what kind of put a lot of people off. But if you'd explained it that way, I think it would have been more accepted.
And and I do think, one of the things that I, and I'm sure several of the other folks on our board would like to do, is to do something that is for local filmmakers only. We've got several filmmakers here that have done things.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Yeah,
it
and
would
I
be
think
nice.
there should be a spot for it.
No,
because you start on a Thursday, right? Thursday,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I think there should be a spot. Guys, I'll do that later.
And there are. We were approached by doing like a black festival, a festival for African American filmmakers, that I'd be open to.
Right.
Gay lesbian film festival.
Right.
I'd be open to that too. There are a lot of genres that should be highlighted, but it comes back to programming a 4-day festival to where you've got to. The best of the best get in, and that's just the way it's going to be with every festival. If the best of the best happen to be local, they're going to be in.
Right.
But then with our festival, it is open. It's an international festival, so people submit from all over the world. There's some that submit almost every year, and they get in. There's some that submit every year and they never get in.
Right. So can you give us the exact amount of minutes that you guys follow by? Is like what you said it's minutes, not amount of film.
It is.
So what's the top tier? Roughly.
I don't even remember because I'm not on the screenings and submission or the programming. I'm not on the programming part of it, and I don't remember exactly what the minutes are. But it was cut down from last year.
It's in from the chat room. Says I have won several awards for the New Orleans 24 and 48 film scramble hour. Yeah, 24 hour, 48 hours film scrambles. We've entered short films. How can I? He says he or she says how can I contact you for next year to enter the festival?
You can email info@maconfilmfestival.com. You can go to our Facebook page, which is Macon Film Festival. You can ask questions, we'll send you info. Or you can go to our website, which is maconfilmfestival.com.
There you go. Very simple.
There was some couple of questions I was kind of curious about. What is the farthest recipient that you had, I guess, as far as internationally?
Last year, the furthest filmmaker that came was from Paris. France.
I met her. I remember that little lady.
She was one of the first ones to check in.
Didn't you have a Chinese?
Yes. Yeah, we had a filmmaker from China, from Hong Kong, that came last year, and she actually submitted a film to us. Excuse me, she came 2 years ago, submitted last year, did not come. She's been once, but she's submitted every year since.
Okay, and she submitted this year.
I think she did. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
See. As far as the film, I've got a listing of the films that made it, but it doesn't say who the filmmaker is or where it's from. We'll get that later. The notification.
We have the titles of the film.
We just have the titles of the film in the category that they're in. But we don't have. I don't have. And I saw so many. I don't remember. Like I said, when we screen them on those Saturday screenings, we don't know who. Obviously, a lot of them you can tell where they're from. You can tell they're foreign, but it doesn't say who the filmmaker is.
Okay. So, I was reading in Sundance. They had they have special deals for filmmakers where they have where the festival worked with not only with the restaurants but also with lodging with certain hotels, surrounding hotels, as well as charter buses or charter. Is there, not saying it's going to be, if it does for February, it'll be, but will there be something for 2014, 2015?
No, there'll be something for 2013. We actually brought on somebody to strictly do filmmaker hospitality, which is a hotel. There's going to be a shuttle, a complimentary shuttle that the film festival is paying for.
Wonderful.
To encourage the filmmakers to come in for the first day.
Right.
Okay. So they'll be there for the whole festival. So if they come in on on Thursday. I think it's Thursday morning at between a certain time frame. We'll have a shuttle there for them, complimentary, to bring them to Macon, to their hotel, check them in, and then take them back on, I think it's Monday, after the festival's over.
Wow.
So encouraging them to stay for the whole time, and they save, a few $100 on transportation alone. And
we're talking from Atlanta Airport.
From Atlanta Airport to
that's
Macon
great.
and back. And then we've got a discount, a filmmaker discount at one of the. We've got one hotel this year that is our festival hotel. Special rates. They're doing like a cocktail hour for them. They're doing a filmmaker reception for them. There'll be all kind of signage up in the hotel for the film festival. So it'll be much better for them this year.
Well,
do you have the venues locked down where the films are being shown? Is it the same as last year?
The same three. Cox Capital Theater at the 567 and the Douglas.
That'd be great, because I really do think economically this is a potential gold mine. So for us Macon not to be dependent on the Cherry Blossom Festival, which is good.
Yeah.
But I think since geographically speaking, since Macon is at the center of the state, and just having plus in work with the terminal station and with the surrounding restaurants and hotels, in Macon Airport.
And you have a lot of artists here, people that want to get into filmmaking. Derrick being one of them.
Well, and
especially other filmmakers throughout the states, whereas in Atlanta, Savannah, Columbus.
Well, and ultimately,
surrounding states.
One of our ultimate goals for the film festival is to promote Macon as a place to film movies and TV.
And you had something to do with bringing in 42, didn't you? Or
well, the film commission, yeah. The and that's a total other entity in itself.
Right.
But it's under the umbrella of the Macon Film Festival.
Right.
There's some folks that are not on the film festival board that are also on the commission. But the ultimate goal is to get the filmmakers here to a nice and have a great festival, but for them to also see the city as a potential place for them to film a picture, which it's happened a few times. But the fallout is good. I mean, Hollywood's a small place, and they go back. They talk about what a great time they had at the Macon Film Festival.
Yeah.
They come and film a movie. They go back and they say that was an easy place to film.
Right.
That people rolled out the red carpet. I mean, the permits were easy to get. The film commission took care of everything for them to make it easy for them. This is a real easy place to film.
Yeah.
They did a great job with 42 making 2nd Street look like New York.
Oh,
yes, they did.
That was phenomenal.
That was incredible.
So, and 42 comes out in April. So Macon's a big part of that movie.
I know.
And we're expecting, after the film comes out and the people see it, that we'll be getting hopefully several more.
And we had trouble with the curb, although it was a momentary little blip, but they did show the Fickling building in the background in the park area.
And the New Way.
Yeah.
It opened the film. But it's not that recognizable.
Three things. Is this Macon Film Festival going to have any sort of sneak peek of 42? Are they giving you guys anything?
We are working on that.
Okay. It Zen says two things. It Zen says, are awards given and what type of awards?
There are cash awards. I mean, we actually
Nothing wrong with that.
We give for our size festival. We are the most generous with awards as far as dollars. But there's several awards, and the thing is, the filmmaker does not have to be present to win. We'd like them to be, but when they're
last year's winner wasn't here.
Last year's winner was not here. Last year's winner was Canadian, and it was they weren't here. Unfortunately, I mean that's what happens when you send it out to jurors. They juror on the film, not if the filmmaker's going to be here. So
well, we're gonna move to the next area of your expertise, which is Terrell's involved in, I would say, a lot of philanthropy, entrepreneurial stuff. The other thing that you have done is you've had plenty of fundraisers at a location that you own called the Social Gallery.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that place and how you got it and what's happening now. And
well, the Social Gallery is a space on 2nd Street in downtown that I bought when it was a burned up shell. I bought 2 burned up
Pretty empty.
pieces of junk and renovated it into something pretty spectacular.
It's beautiful.
Quick interruption, please. Terrell,
Yeah.
can you talk? We just got our guest, Rosalind, on. She's a regular.
Yeah.
She's deaf.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
She reads
lips.
lips.
She reads
So
lips.
if you can look more toward the camera.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, the Soji Gallery is an event space in downtown. I rent it out. I also do my own events there. I just had a big blowout birthday party for my kids
I
on
know, that was
Friday
fantastic.
night. It was pretty super. We turned it into a nightclub. So the good thing about the gallery is that I can make it into anything I want it to be.
Yeah.
Then the next night, Saturday night, I had a fundraiser for Hurricane Sandy victims out of New Jersey.
Yeah.
But it's it's my office. I work there. That's where a lot of the creativity happens. The evil plans.
And this has
take
been
over.
going on for years there. I mean, this isn't something that, you just had 2 parties in the last 2 days.
Oh no.
You've been doing this now for how many years? Since
Oh my gosh, since 2008.
2008.
So,
And then,
but I rent it out for if you wanted to have a cocktail party, I'll rent it to you. We do a lot of the Macon Film. We do one after party at the film festival there a year.
Yeah, WGXC had a couple of Christmas parties over
Yep.
there.
yeah, right.
I mean, I rent out for Christmas
Yeah.
parties, birthday parties, weddings.
Price is reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, I do work. There's a misconception in Macon that it's a fancy place.
Right.
It's just a cool place.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's welcome. I mean, I do. It's everything I do that's open to the public is open to the public, which is everybody.
No doubt. And then also you were in a Dancing with the Stars, and you guys raised a lot of money for that.
We raised a hell of a lot of money for Alzheimer's.
Wow.
It was fun.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was fun.
I know. I saw some of your practice films, and you really worked it. I mean, that was hard.
It was hard work. I'll tell you.
And you were dancing in black shoes. That's tough.
It had high heels. I mean, they were like 1.5 inch high heels. It was hard. I mean, I could hardly walk on them when I got them. But I think I did.
Prince type shoes.
Yeah, absolutely. They are what Prince would wear. They
Yeah.
are. But it was a feat in itself learning how to walk in it, and even better to dance in it.
Now, Pilar Wilder, did she win? Was that she the winner? Who was the winner?
She did not win. Ashley Copeland and her partner. No. Who did win? Courtney Swift and her partner won. And then Ashley Copeland came in second.
Okay.
Wow.
See, actually, I would have thought, and I don't watch the Dancing with Stars shows, the real shows, the big ones, but I always think it's kind of unfair when they put real dancers on there. They should be exempt from it.
Well, yeah.
Like with Pilar, because you got an advantage already.
Well, Pilar, but what they did is they matched up non-dancers with professional dancers. So Pilar was the pro.
She wasn't contested.
No.
Okay.
She had somebody like me as her
Okay,
partner.
I thought she was one of the Maconites.
It's just like Dancing with the Stars, where you've got all these professional dancers that teach somebody who doesn't know how to dance how to dance.
Yeah, but doesn't
Celebrities.
Dance with Stars, the real one, the big one, doesn't that occasionally have somebody who's got the dance training, like it'll have a rap?
Well, you mean like
singer?
Nicole Scherzinger
Yeah,
from Pussycat Dolls?
that's
She
going
did
on.
win though. Yeah.
Yeah. I always thought that was kind of like,
Yeah,
come
she
on,
won.
you should get a really clumsy person on there.
Well, and I'll tell you, I think that this was fun and everything that we did. But the girl that won she did grow up dancing, like taking tap dance and all that. Whereas I never danced in my life, and most everybody else had not either.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun. They're doing it again this next
cause.
year. I mean, we raised a lot of
I
money.
know.
A
It was
lot of money.
over 100,000.
Yes.
That's
You can't ever
pretty
knock
amazing.
anything that's doing that for a good
Right.
cause.
Pretty amazing.
You know-
We're here at the Morning Roast this morning. Our special guest is Terrell Sandefur, philanthropist, entrepreneur, Macon Film head.
Macon Film Festival director.
Yes, director, or well, the
What
main
are
guys
the
here are
names?
making a
Socialite?
difference.
Not socialite.
No.
Oh.
So
Wait a minute. This is how good this thing is getting with Terrell and the impact he's having. Terrell, pull out of your pocket what you got.
I have a new candle.
Candle. Now,
I don't
this
know if
is
they
how
can see
you
it.
know you make it when you have your own
Got your
candle,
own
baby.
candle,
Can
yeah.
you see this?
Your own
Look
product.
at that.
Wow.
And smell that thing. It has a beautiful
How's it
aroma.
look on the screen? Is it close enough? Is my down up?
Yeah. Here we go. You got it. Perfect, baby. Sochi candles. These are made here locally, aren't
Yes, they are. They are made locally.
Once again, he's supporting the local area businesses.
Valor Candles.
Oh, nice.
Valor Candles. They make like masculine fragrances.
Right, I was going to say that. That has a masculine smell to it, right?
Those containers are from. Can you get? Do you have to get them from the gallery or from some other?
For these, you have to get them through the gallery or through the website or through the.
What's the cost on this?
$12.50.
Not bad. And it looks. It's a very masculine smell.
You know what? It was done. It was created from my cologne.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It smells really good. And it's something that's rare, so it's not a common fragrance.
It makes you want to do a film.
There you go.
I don't know what kind of film, but they will make you want to do a film.
Rosalind,
Look at that. Put that on, baby, and that's beautiful. And it's got his company. Why don't you give him the website for your Sochi Gallery?
SochiCompanies.com.
SochiCompanies.com.
Or they can go to my Facebook page.
Right. Which is, by the way, I saw you got like 5,000 people.
I've got a lot of Facebook
Is it
pages.
companies, IES?
Yeah. SochiCompanies.com.
Okay, we always ask a question of this manner, Terrell, depending on like when we've had politicians on, we word it differently since you're not a politician, and we have community activists. I'll word it